Good morning, I'm Nivareti Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Tuesday, 10th of June. In this update, experts are urging the government to take immediate action against corruption from organised crime. An independent advisory panel says New Zealand is naive to the threat of corruption and must act to protect its reputation. In a new report to Customs and Associate Police Minister Casey Costello, it lays out several recommendations. It includes establishing a central authority to investigate corruption, modernising laws, longer prison sentences, and stronger vetting of employees in high-risk industries. The government's pumping more funding into tourism marketing, with a goal of generating an extra $300 million in spending. Minister Louise Upston's announced a $13.5 million injection into Tourism New Zealand, targeting Australia, the US and China. It's expected to bring an extra 72,000 visitors over coming years. Rotorua Mayor Tanya Tapsell told Ryan Bridge the spending goal's easily achievable.
Chinese visitors, their average spend is $6,000 when they do come here. That's why they are a target market for us. They're very high spenders.
More people are dipping into their Kiwi Saver accounts for financial hardship reasons. Inland revenue figures show more than 44,000 people withdrew money between July 2024 and April 2025. That's compared to about 32,000 in the previous financial year. Financial mentor David Very says while it should be a last resort, about half the people he talks to want to do a Kiwi Saver hardship withdrawal. Deportation protests in Los Angeles are dispersing after 3 days of violent unrest. City and state leaders are accusing Donald Trump of deliberately inflaming tensions after he deployed the National Guard to fire tear gas and rubber bullets at demonstrators. At least 56 people have been arrested. Australian Channel 9 journalist Lauren Tomasi was caught in the crossfire, shot with a rubber bullet on air.
Firing rubber bullets at protesters. You just shut the fuck.
You okay?
I'm good.
Tomasi was not seriously hurt. A renewed call for people to vaccinate as the cold weather brings forth a range of infectious diseases. The national rate for acute respiratory illness infections climbed to 21 per 100,000 people in the week ending June 1st. Vaccinologist Dr. Helen Patousas-Harris says flu, COVID-19 and whooping cough are all in the air right now. She says pneumococcal is also one to watch for.
It gets very chummy with the influenza virus. So influenza viruses can actually predispose people from getting very ill, for example, with severe pneumonias and things.
From today, Aucklanders can begin checking out their council property valuations. New capital values are being issued this week for 630,000 properties across the region. On average, home values dropped 9% from CVs released in 2021. In sport, Canterbury have beaten Parramatta 30-12 in League's NRL to return to the top of the ladder. The Magic have defeated the Stars 71-54 to complete round 5 of netball's ANZ Premiership. Usman Khawaja believes Marnus Labuschagne can don the pads first in Australia's World Test Championship cricket final, starting tomorrow against South Africa at Lords, despite once claiming he had opening-itis. I'm Nivareti Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.